What is going on, guys? Rewinds here, and in this video I'm going to be bringing you guys some major spoilers for Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Manga chapter number 20. Fun fact, this marks the 100th chapter of the Boruto manga in general. So for the Boruto franchise, congrats on hitting 100 chapters. So hopefully this month's chapter is pretty good. I've only seen some of the spoilers that we're going to discuss so far. There's still some that I haven't read, so we're going to run through that together and I'll talk about it from there. But for the moment, I do want to say shout out to Felix for the info and for the translations. So shout out to him for that. So first things first, quick little thing for next month. Boruto is going to be on the cover for the next V Jump, which is going to drop on April 21st. So hopefully we get something cool there. So little things right here. One of the headlines and highlights already of this chapter that I'm sure is going to make it hype for a lot of people is that Sarada is going to use her Mangekyo Sharingan in this chapter, and she is going to use whatever her Mangekyo Sharingan power is. We don't know, at least, well, I guess I gotta see if it says how she activated it, but or if she's just had it now for a while. We'll see. But the chapter title of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex chapter 20 is Because of Love. So I feel like this title can relate to both Konohamaru and Sarada in some sort of way. So I think it's gonna be a chapter that's a little bit more centric towards both of them. So let's have a look over here what the translations are. So we have a Konohamaru color page for the cover, and honestly, finally, it's about time he got one, because I mean, I feel like he's too important of a character in terms of how involved he is in the story not to have gotten one. Only took them 100 chapters, but finally he got one. Last month I think was Moegi, which was also a cool cover. So cool stuff. He finally got his cover. Hopefully it looks good. Another thing, I probably will make another video if/when we get, some of these actual panels drop. For now, we just have the summary. But when pages and panels drop, I'll probably make another video regarding that like I did last month. So, Ryu triumphs over Mitsuki overwhelmingly. The sneak peek page that we had for the spoilers that just came out a day or two ago showed those two fighting, and it didn't look like it was going to be one-sided based off that. It just seemed like Ryu was on the defense, but based off this, it seems like he beats Mitsuki pretty bad. Mitsuki and Araya are now hostages of Ryu, and Sarada is confused about what to do. So yep, this is setting up Sarada to step up in some sort of big moment here. And it looks like on the other side of the battlefield, Konohamaru right now is on the verge of death, which is what we saw, in chapter 19 as well, where Konohamaru looked like he was pretty close to being cooked. And Matsuri now looks like she's crying, but Konohamaru then uses the double Rasengan on her. So this could maybe be one of those moments where he caught her off guard and landed a big blow, and that's going to be interesting to see. And it says Jura felt something strange from Matsuri. So does this mean Jura is going to get involved in the battle? Is Jura going to pull up to the scene? Or is Jura going to start observing? What's going to start happening here? That's, I think, an interesting thing. Because what if this double Rasengan that Konohamaru hit on Matsuri caused a lot of damage? And let's say it didn't even do that. Maybe it triggered some sort of emotion in Matsuri that Jura can feel now. So it'll be interesting to see, but I'm glad they didn't have Konohamaru go out sorry and not even be able to execute, the plan of just betraying her. Yodo takes a strong stab from Ryu, so perhaps something may be there that could trigger Sarada a little bit towards using this Mangekyo. But what really does it, according to this, is Sarada was thinking about Sumire, and when she was in trouble, she activated the Mangekyo Sharingan. I feel like this is something that's going to look a lot better when we get the page. I feel like some people I already know are going to complain about this being, a reason. But I guess if you compare it to the first time too, when we had her activated in that whole situation for Boruto and, trying to tell Sasuke to help him out. So I feel like this is going to be something, obviously not on that level, but I think they're gonna make this still look pretty decent when the actual pages are out. Overall, I'm gonna go into it with an open mind. I don't really think it's a great reason, but I don't think it's a bad reason either. I just gotta see a full context of it. So, second page, which by the way we have 3 of these. So, the power of her Mangekyo Sharingan seems like the Kamui. It seems similar to Obito as far as they can see. So I don't know if she has Kamui or she has something else, but that's the kind of ability she has, which is pretty OP. We know how crazy Obito was with the Kamui. We know how crazy Kakashi was too, even though, Kakashi had some chakra limits, but we know how crazy their abilities were. And having 2 of those Sharingan, we know how OP Kakashi got in that war. So, it's cool that she has this kind of ability. I was personally hoping she had like something fresh, like maybe an ability we hadn't seen, and it could still be unique to her, but if it's pretty much like Kamui, it just means she probably just went that route. And it says Sarada opened a tunnel using her Mangekyo and swept away Ryu's sand. So, seems like that's what happened. And meanwhile, we have Konohamaru, who gained Matsuri's trust and then remembered Shikamaru and what he said, and then betrayed her with a double giant Rasengan. So not even a double Rasengan. Konohamaru went all in over here. Double giant Rasengan. So honestly, this is sounding exciting for both ends of the chapter. The Konohamaru Matsuri scene's getting some progress, and Sarada has the Mangekyo going over to here, and she's opening a tunnel here, which is sweeping away the sand. So that sounds cool. And it says when Sarada activated her Mangekyo, she was the only one that was still standing, while Yodo was stabbed and on the verge of death, and Mitsuki and Araya were being held hostage. The tunnel is like a karma portal, but it looks smaller and resembles Obito's ability. So that's what we have for the first 2 pages. Let's see what page 3 over here gives us. And it says, after Konohamaru's betrayal of Matsuri, she got even angrier, and it seems like she's about to finish him off. This is the last thing we see between them in the chapter. So that's kind of like a similar ending to what we saw in last month's chapter between the 2 as well, because some people thought Konohamaru was cooked after last month's chapter. I'm glad we got to see him, executing the plan and actually attacking this chapter. We'll see now if it's one of those things where Konohamaru is still trapped right now by her directly, or if Konohamaru was able to at least get freed up with the double Rasengan, but may still be in trouble because the power gap. So we'll see. Sarada, in the meantime, was restrained by Ryu and in a tough spot. But when she activated the 3 Tomoe, suddenly her Mangekyo ability appeared, and we saw it activated. So it seems like more of a sudden thing, unintentional kind of move rather than planned. And the last page of the chapter shows Sarada with her Mangekyo looking stunning, along with Mitsuki's shocked expression. So maybe her Mangekyo Sharingan looks really nice based off this description. And along with, Mitsuki being shocked, because maybe Mitsuki hasn't seen this before, that means. At least that's what I think it implies. So, pretty cool cliffhanger. We get to see her with the Mangekyo Sharingan. I feel like that's a really strong way to close off the chapter. And as for going forward, on both battlefields, I think Sarada is going to play a huge role in defeating Ryu now, and maybe they're going to actually be able to do it without the help of Kawaki or Boruto interfering. And then after that, they may pull up to the battle scene in time to help Konohamaru out, because it seems like Konohamaru might be able to keep Matsuri at bay for a while, but the situation's getting a little bit worse and worse for him just because Konohamaru is he's kind of in that situation now where he can stall and he can attack, but power gap wise, I mean, we know Matsuri even took out Gaara, who's one of the 5 Kage. So it would be tough for Konohamaru to just take Matsuri out on her own. But that's pretty much it for what we have for the summary of the chapter. Let me know what you guys think, of course, in the comments below. And I will probably make a video if we do get pages and panel leaks with like some more bigger spoilers. Maybe we get a bigger summary. I don't know. So everything's up in the air. But for now, hope you guys did enjoy this one. And definitely let me know what you guys think of everything in the comments below. But if you guys did like this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. And as always, I hope you guys have a good day or night whenever you guys are watching this video. I'm Rewinds, and I'm out.